It's heart-stopping video. A man and a woman on a motorcycle hit from behind by a car in the popular resort town of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Have you ever wondered what happens when ordinary people become heroes? When bystanders, inmates, or even an arrested teen leap into action to save lives or stop chaos? Today, we've got some of the most jaw-dropping, heart-stopping rescues caught on camera.
You okay, baby?
These aren't your average crime scenes. These are real-life moments where bravery takes the wheel and turns bystanders into lifesavers. Keep watching, because this video is packed with unexpected heroes and unforgettable stories. Brave Bystanders. Step in to help Officer. During a routine traffic stop, a woman officer found herself in a tense standoff with an aggressive driver who refused to comply. "I'm not sitting," he shouted.
Have a seat.
I'm not sitting. I'm not sitting!
Back off! Back up!
I'm not sitting!
Ignoring her commands to place his hands on the vehicle. Just as things seemed to spiral, a woman from the crowd rushed forward to help, grabbing his arm. Her bravery inspired others, and soon more bystanders joined, holding the driver steady. "You don't do that to a woman," one of them shouted.
Together, they put the driver in handcuffs.
You don't do that to a woman. Do you understand me?
Unwavering as the driver continued to resist. A second officer arrived, and with the help of these unexpected heroes, they finally subdued the man. The police department later praised the courage of these citizens, whose quick actions turned a dangerous situation into a powerful moment of community strength. Arrested teen becomes hero. In a powerful moment caught on CCTV, a teenager named Jamal Rutledge, awaiting processing after his arrest in Florida, unexpectedly became a hero. Officer Franklin Fulks, who was handling Rutledge's records, suddenly collapsed, clutching his chest in severe pain. Without hesitation, Jamal sprang into action, kicking the security fence and shouting to alert nearby officers. Sergeant Todd Buin heard the calls and rushed over, finding Officer Fulks semi-conscious. Buin removed Fulks' gear, and another officer began CPR. Medics later credited Rutledge and the officer's swift actions with saving Fulks' life. Next Wednesday, Rutledge and the officers will be honored in a ceremony for their life-saving efforts, highlighting a remarkable act of bravery and redemption. Watch This Brave Bystander, What is Done in Epic Chase. In a dramatic scene in Tulsa, Oklahoma, a Good Samaritan named Ty Clem leapt into action during a police chase. After spotting a suspect fleeing from officers who had stopped him for illegally crossing the street, Ty jumped out of his pickup truck and tackled the suspect to the ground. Officer Josh Metcalf, who was struggling to catch the suspect, praised Ty's quick response, saying, "I've had citizens assist me, but never tackling a suspect that's running away."
I've had citizens assist me, but never tackling a suspect that's running away. So to get all that on body cam footage and just to witness it firsthand, I mean, it's pretty amazing.
The suspect was arrested and faces multiple charges, including resisting arrest and illegally possessing a firearm. Heroic bystander rescues trooper from roadside attack. A Good Samaritan in Michigan came to the rescue of a state trooper after he was attacked on the side of the road. The trooper was pursuing a motorcyclist who crashed during the chase. As he tried to restrain the biker's brother arrived on the scene, got out of his car, and attacked the trooper. That's when a passerby saw the struggle and immediately jumped in to help, assisting the trooper until backup arrived, choking officer's life during arrest. In February 2021, a police officer found himself in a life-threatening situation while attempting to apprehend a suspect. The officer suddenly began choking on his gum, with only the suspect present to offer aid. The suspect, rather than fleeing, unlocked his handcuffs to help the officer. "Come on, stay with me," he urged.
Stay with me, bro. Stay with me, I need you standing now.
Doing everything he could to keep the officer conscious. After saving him, the suspect calmly handed himself back over, showing unexpected compassion and respect. Good cops are always there when you need them. Touch the line. Okay, now go back. With playful guidance, a California police officer coached an 11-year-old girl on the rules of hopscotch, showing he's had some practice himself. While they laughed and played, the girl's mom spoke with another officer nearby. Police had initially responded to a call about a suspicious vehicle, only to discover that the mother and daughter had been living out of their car. One officer arranged for housing, while his partner brought a bit of fun and warmth to the little girl's day. The department later shared this heartwarming moment on Facebook, showing how sometimes a simple game can make a big difference. Together to save man trapped under car. In the busy streets of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, a man and woman were struck from behind by a car while riding a motorcycle. The woman was thrown from the bike onto the road, but the man, identified as Alex James, became trapped under the vehicle. As the situation unfolded, nearby police officers quickly began to assist, but they weren't alone. Dozens of bystanders rushed in to help, joining forces with the officers to lift the car and free James. Thanks to this incredible teamwork between police and everyday heroes, James was pulled to safety. He later took to Facebook, overwhelmed with gratitude, to thank everyone who helped rescue him in his time of need. This inspiring act shows how communities can come together to support one another, proving that sometimes heroes are all around us. Deputy's life in a heartwarming act of kindness. When Deputy Patrick Edmunds nearly collapsed during a routine cell check at Gwinnett County, a group of inmates noticed immediately that something was wrong. John Queen and his fellow inmates quickly took action, grabbing a chair to help support the deputy, who seemed disoriented. Recognizing the severity of the situation, they used his radio to call for help, while another inmate dialed for emergency assistance. Unbeknownst to Deputy Edmund, he was suffering from a stroke, and their quick intervention very likely saved his life.
But I could see in his eyes, he was staring off into space. He wasn't right.
He was later rushed to the hospital, where he underwent life-saving surgery to remove a blood clot. Now recovering at home, Deputy Edmund has his grateful inmates eagerly awaiting his return. Known for treating inmates with respect, Edmund had clearly earned their trust and appreciation, a bond that ultimately led to this remarkable act of compassion. Inmates help officers rescue toddler locked in hot car. On a sunny day, officers were transporting inmates between facilities when they noticed a crowd gathering around a parked car. Curious, the officers investigated and found a 1-year-old child locked inside with no parents in sight. As the officers tried to unlock the car, they remembered the resourceful inmates with them, some of whom had carjacking skills. With teamwork and urgency, the inmates put their skills to use, carefully unlocking the car and freeing the toddler. This unexpected act turned inmates and officers into a life-saving team.
At the end,
Honey, was that stressful?
Rescuing the child from a potentially dangerous situation. And that's a wrap on today's video. If these incredible acts of bravery inspired you, don't forget to smash that like button and be sure to subscribe for more real-life stories of everyday heroes in action. Thanks for watching.